Hi everyone, Joe Kearns, Certified College Planning Specialist and Lead Planner with Paradigm Financial Group and Elite Collegiate Planning. Wanted to do a video blog. I had a conversation with my wife that started about a week and a half ago, and I've been having the same discussion with a lot of my clients and just about their overall budget. And the reason that this kind of got brought up is because of what we're going through right now with the coronavirus and a lot of us being quarantined. What my wife and I realized is we were spending a lot less money than we typically do. And being the financial advisor that I am, I immediately went to how can this help families that are out there. So I wanted to do just a quick, thoughts and when it comes to budgeting and cash flow, and maybe how you can come out of this coronavirus quarantine on a positive note and how we might be able to learn something together. Because probably one of the most difficult things that I try to teach clients is how to budget. And when I teach people how to budget, we really have to break down where you spend your money into different categories, meaning you have your fixed costs. You have costs like your mortgage or your cell phone bill, costs that are the same amount every single month. Then you get into some other costs that are somewhat variable, like a water bill or an electric bill or a heating bill, right? They're not going to be the same exact dollar amount every month. And then finally, we look at highly variable costs. So this is things like food, this is dining out, this is entertainment, this is going to the movies or concerts or sporting events. Are we spending money on shopping? Are we spending money on clothes, on shoes? Getting our hair done? There's a lot of just highly variable things that we tend to spend money on, but we don't always realize how much we do. And through this past month now, almost, or it will be for the full month of April, what I really am trying to teach my clients is you guys are going through at least a month of just spending money on fixed costs. Now, how much of that is essentially, hey, there's some food costs in there, but how much less have you spent in the past 3 to 4 weeks versus what you typically spend? A lot of families I work with, they live month to month. They don't feel like they can save anything, but these same families who I've now talked to for the past couple of weeks have said, hey, we've been able to save about $1,500 in 3 weeks, but we don't know what we did. Well, you're not spending your money. So take this time to really understand what I like to call spending money on what's called needs and wants. Right? Your needs are things like food, your rent, your internet. What would we do if we didn't have the internet right now? And then see where you're spending your money on as far as your wants, right? The things that you don't necessarily need but you want. Okay, going out to restaurants, going to the bar, right? Spending money on clothes, right? Things that aren't necessarily necessities, but you spend money on them on a monthly basis. And you can realize, hey, if I give up some of these things or I sacrifice them, that's how I can teach myself how to budget, because you now know your number on what you need to spend every month. Everything above that, a big portion of that should be savings. So you should be saving first and then spending what is left over, or essentially close to what you're spending now, so you don't have this very high discretionary cost at the end of every month on where your cash flow is really going and you're not sure and you feel like you can't save. And then you can turn that savings into how to help the kids pay for college, or how do you put the pool in the backyard. I know that's a want, not necessarily a need, but when you look at things like how do you achieve financial goals, right? College, retirement, things in between, a vacation home, you need to be able to budget. And the people that are successful, not just in reaching their financial goals, but living in retirement, because when you get to retirement, you may have to live on a fixed income. Again, the better that you know how to budget, the better your financial world will be. So take something out of this coronavirus, this quarantine, and use it to figure out what is your family budget. And I guarantee when you come out of it, you'll be able to save a lot more money. Until next time, my name's Joe Kearns, Certified College Planning Specialist, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you.